Hello and welcome to the actual episode one. I know that I said the last episode was episode one. Obviously, it was not. This is episode one, and we will get down to it after leaving for the weekend for people to decide what story I'm going to have. The start is obviously being choice between Starmie, Graveler, and Fortress. We were down to pretty much a deadlock until about an hour ago. And spoiler, it was not Fortress. Only one person voted for Fortress, but we had 2 and 2 for these two, for Starmie and Graveler. And turns out, last second, I was actually going to do a like a coin flip for this, but turns out last second the person or another person voted and picked that we were going to get our Starmie. So it was in a vote 3 to 2. We are using Starmie as a starter. I'm sorry to the people who picked Graveler, because I know a lot of people did pick well, 2 people picked Graveler, but Graveler was in the lead until this morning, in fact. So we're going with Starmie, and I'm not mad. Starmie's a pretty good Pokemon. I mean, I love water types anyway, so had it come down to me just being able to pick, then I would have probably definitely went with Starmie. If it was a tiebreak and I wasn't going to do a coin flip. Now this is something kind of not an inside thing, but it's something that actually makes sense to my friends and I. But that would be my Starmie's name. Bad guy will pick. Now for some reason I think that's not Fortress. Just call me crazy. Oh, he did pick it was Fortress. Okay. Poor Graveler. Now I feel bad. Well, let's see what moves these have. I'm thinking Fortress, despite its insane defense, will not be too bad. I mean, it can have Explosion, so that's dangerous in Nuzlock for a Pokemon to have Explosion. It's obviously showing me how to battle, because Lord knows I've never played Pokemon before. Wow. Talk about power, though. I'm liking this right here. I'm going to go with Water Gun. Fortress is insane, but it's in physical, not special defense. Man, it does worry me, though, Fortress. I'm pretty sure at some point the bad guy is going to be using Explosion, and I will guarantee one of our Pokemon are taken out. And he might do it multiple times, so making me a bit scared out there. But man, look at those stats. I mean, I know it's a full evolve Pokemon, but you'll never see those stats on a level 6 Pokemon. Did it just say fan bad guy? Well, you didn't really pick the wrong Pokemon. Kind of scares the crap out of me, honestly. It's not at this exact moment. Well, I'm actually pretty hyped for this. Like, I've never done a random Nuzlock. I'm pretty hyped for doing this. So let's see what Route 2 has in store for us. Actually, the video is going to stop for just a second. I'm sorry, but I just need to make sure I'm recording, because that'd be a bummer if I wasn't. And indeed, I am recording. So let's get down to this. Oh, it's Route 1. I'm sorry, I always thought it was Route 2. It has Skitty in the grass. Good thing it doesn't qualify as a Nuzlocke just yet. And also, I just barely uploaded a video of of the essentials and the basics of Nuzlocke. So for people who don't know what Nuzlocke is, but as we have time while we're going to get the Pokeballs and everything, I'll go through it in this video as well. So essentially, the Nuzlocke is not started yet because we do not have our Pokeballs. Once we have Pokeballs, Nuzlocke is pretty simple. I'm only allowed to catch the first Pokemon that I find in each route. I'm only allowed to, or if a Pokemon faints, it's considered dead, needs to be released, or put into the box. In a designated box, not just any old box. I kind of want a Swinub, but man, Paloswine would be pretty good. But whatever. This is 4 times, so this is why we're going to just bop it. But yeah, it has to be fainted Pokemon have to be put in considered death, so they have to, dead, so they have to be released or put into the death box or graveyard, whatever I call it, but designated box. Also, this. Sorry, just a second. On the road to Viridian City. I know it's Viridian, but who really gives a crap? Who asked you anyway? Yeah. Let's see. So yeah, Pokemon in box. Also, I didn't put this in on the tutorial video, but there's no stagnant Pokemon other than Snorlax. So I guess in the case of Snorlax, well, in the legendaries, I have to. That won't count as the encounter. So like for Zapdos in the Power Plant, I'll get the Power Plant encounter and I'll also get Zapdos. For Snorlax, same thing for any of the Snorlaxes. So I'm hoping here to actually get, I'm going to sneeze, so give me a, if I sneeze then, at least I know it's coming. But I'm hoping to get through on 22-minute episodes, but I'm deciding, rather than the Soul Silver where I was like just anal about 22 minutes, I'm actually hoping to run this with more of a goal-driven thing, where I actually hit where I want to be before ending the episode. So typically these would be Raidas and Pidgeys, so I'm kind of interested to see what these ultimately are. From what I've seen, I'd probably want to have the Swinub over the Skitty, because Delcatty is nice, but no, I'd say I'd like an Ice type to start out with, an Ice Ground type, even with the humongous weakness to water. Oh, and we have a Marill as well, so Azumarill is pretty powerful. But I already have a Water type, so I'm not going to be running like that. I'm also, though, going to put in, to make this a little more interesting, I will be doing dupes, because if you watch my Soul Silver, I got a bunch of the same Pokemon. So I feel dupes is necessary. Dupes and species claws. I'll go over those quickly. So dupes claws is basically like if I already have an Azumarill, I will not be catching another Azumarill. I can skip over my first encounter with an Azumarill until I find a Pokemon I do not already have. And species is similar in the way, but it varies. That say that I have a Marill already, but I run into an Azumarill. I don't have to catch the Azumarill. As my first encounter, I can not count the Azumarill and rather go for a different Pokemon that is not of the same species as the Pokemon I've already captured. This way I can actually keep Pokemon, interesting. Well, not Pokemon interesting. That way I can actually keep it interesting. I mean, those are both optional, but that way I don't have like 15 Gyarados. Or Zubat's going through the cave. So that I think is important. I also think I'm going to do types, so I'm going to try not to have the same primary typing in my game. This is a lot better than a Soul Link, because you actually have 12 Pokemon to contend with, but we have 18 types, and just trying to keep balanced team would be nice. And so I'm going to be doing all 3 of those things. Why are you giving the bad guy the Pokedex? Again, just a joke. Now I feel bad for that Graveler though. Not really, but I do like Graveler. I know I probably would have picked Starmie at the end of the day, but Graveler definitely was my second pick, and then of course Fortress would be my last. Because the only offensive move that Fortress really gets is Self-Destruct Explosion, and I don't really want that. I'm not about that. I also will probably be adding a face cam on these Nuzlocks a little later down. I'm not completely sure, but I may be doing that. I want to make a layout if I'm going to do that, and as it is now, I just rather just do it with a voice. Also leaves the screen nice and big. So can we get ourselves our Swinub first encounter? We get the Azumarill first encounter. So I couldn't even put it on my team if I want, because I could just say it's typing. But I will be catching it because I kind of have to catch it. I don't have to, but it's better to have something in the box in case, heaven forbid, Kemp goes down. Wow. I think I'll throw. I think I'll throw one more ball at it, and if it doesn't capture, I'm not crazy about it. I'm not going to keep fighting it and lose my Pokeballs because I'd rather save money for where it actually counts. Nope. Well, I would have loved to have gotten my first capture encounter, but I'm just going to give it up as a loss because I couldn't even put it on my team. If I could put it on my team, I'd probably fight for it a little harder. But as it is, I'm just starting me honestly is overpowered. I'm not seeing it going down anytime soon. But the lock has officially began, so if it does faint, then the lock's over, and that's a very ill-fated lock now, isn't it? Have a weekend of hype and then faint to an explosion, because I will be fighting bad guy again up, going towards elite, the Elite Four building. Oh man, I would have even taken the Slugma. Because a nice fire type to go with my water type. I mean, I know it's also a rock type, so it's super weak to water as well. But I would have actually been happy to have that. But I'll just swap it with a water gun and get level 7. I mean, I could recover, but I'm not going to. And what's more, I'm actually going to go buy some Pokeballs because Oak did give me some money. What old man? In what world is it not creepy for an old man to give you $5,000? It's like, oh, here you go, have $5,000 and have my balls too. I know it's kind of dirty, but it's something to think about. I mean, as you grow up and you think about stuff in a different light, it's kind of interesting to think of that way. Oh, $3,000, my bad. But still, that's no. Solid 13 Pokeballs happens to be my lucky number. But I always buy balls in increments of 10 if I can, because that way you get one free. Just by far, it's the best deal. So I think my goal here is to get to Pewter. Maybe not Pewter, probably get into the... Yeah, I'll get into the Cerulean Forest. Or the Viridian Forest, not Cerulean Forest. Let's see if we can find a poke here. Not bad. I'll take a Metagross. I'll take a Metagross any day. And this one I'm definitely fighting for, because I'm not... Yeah, I'm not going... This is a solid typing. But it's playing hard to get. Takedown. Oh, yeah, I'm not doing that again. No, I'm just not. Especially if it's gonna keep taking down. Doing takedown. I'm not having it. For a second, my heart sunk for a second. My heart sunk for a second, thinking it was going to faint from that first water gun. Oh my gosh. Dude will not go down. Well, I mean, dude will not stay in the ball. I think I only have one more shot at it before it takedowns itself to death. How? Just how? Man, that would have been amazing to have had. That sucks. I'm gonna go to the Poke Center and try a little bit. But, you know, honestly, that would have been broken. I mean, it would have been an amazing Pokemon to have. But it would have been a bit broken having a Metagross in the MSLP. Would have been hilarious, though. Oh well. Man. And by far, I'd say by far it's the best Steel type in the game as well, with the exceptions of legendaries. And Steel's still such a rare typing. It would have been amazing because I wouldn't have had like any conflict with it. Do I want to take on my rival? Now I'm starting to second guess myself. I've decided against taking on my rival. I will go get the potion though, only because I only have one Pokemon. Like if I had that, then I would probably have went grinding montage, and I might actually come back because we don't fight our rival again until I believe the SSN. We fight our rival going right before we get to Misty when we're going to talk to Bill. Do the Mew glitch. I'm just joking. Oh crap. Well, why doesn't he show me how to catch Pokemon? Because obviously I can't catch a Pokemon for crap. I've had 2 encounters and I failed both of them. But man, that Azumarill I gave up on, but man. No. I'm gonna try to get over it, but that would have been such power. Man. Oh, and of course he catches his Pokemon first time. Doesn't even have to have a Pokemon now. It's like, hey, I don't have a Pokemon, come with me. Man. Old men steal milk. Whatever. Well, I don't think I'll ever use that, but thank you. I think I've only ever used that in my entire time playing Pokemon once. So here's Route 2. Come on, I have something in here that makes me happy again. Man, really? Zigzagoon? Me, I'll take it. It's a good Pokemon, but man, really? I mean, Lionune is a good Pokemon. Good-ish Pokemon with Belly Drum and everything, but... And I know it can learn Belly Drum, but it's just... No. I have to have something in the party. Of course I catch it. The one that I'm not at all hype over. But, you know, I'm just hoping that's not the way the entire Nuzlock goes. I hope it actually goes my way one of these times. You know what? Just because of my disappointment there, I'm actually going to... Whoops. I'm actually going to go after... Go through the Virulent Forest. Get one more encounter there. And I was just going to do the encounter and end the episode, but to do that, it's like, okay, here's my encounter, bye. It's like, no, I'll actually finish the Virulent Forest. I swear, if I walk back through that grass on Route 3, and there's something there that's just straight up power, or Route 2, my bad, I'm going to, I'm done. Not really. But I'm sure as heck not going to be happy about it. Good, I didn't want to know what else was in that grass, because I'm pretty sure Zigzagoon Pellu is one of the worst things you could have gotten, unless I had Magikarps. Okay. I'm gonna go to where Pidgey used to go, or used to be in the, if I can get there for my first encounter, where Pidgeotto used to be when it was, the game, you know, in the original games. I hope the power, or the, luck rubs off there. Okay, so this is around where it would be usually. Get a Pokeball. Got a Pokeball and a Pokeball. It's a Babushka doll of Pokeballs. We get, really? Just, really? I can't even use you, Azurill. I mean, I don't even want to capture it. I really don't, because I have to erase it by friendship. Man, Stuff isn't. This is no joke. Are you gonna charm me? No. Just no. I'm so done with you and your family. I fainted your big sister. I'm not worried about fainting you. I don't even want to know what's in here anymore. Wow, I would have taken a Mighty Ant any day. It's the second best Pokemon I've seen this entire episode. Here's the sneeze. Excuse me. There's the sneeze. Whoops. Sorry, I just keep hitting the wrong button. I'm at such a level now. I'm wondering, like, I don't want to be at a level where I get, where the Starmie disobeys me. And what Pokemon? Okay, you know, Quagsire couldn't have taken it anyway. But it would have been, I don't know, not having the best luck here. But man, whatever. It's cool. And it's water absorb, but okay, I see. What level are you? You're level 4. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to name Zigzagoon. I'm sorry. I kind of completely forgot about the naming bit. I was just still a bit broken up about that. Lost encounter. Crap. Oh well. Name changer. I do not remember where the name changer is. You know, I'm not even going to use Zigzagoon. It's not nicknamed, and technically I'd count that as not really a fully legit Pokemon. So I'm just not going to bother using it. So it'll just be Starmie and I for a little while, because we have plenty of encounters coming up soon. Hey, we know this guy actually had Metapod. A bug catcher actually had Metapod in the region, or in the area he should have had Metapod in. That's nice. Yeah, you go ahead and harden on it. Sneaking special attack. Although I don't think they did the physical special split in 3rd gen. Maybe they did. I think it might have been 4th gen where they actually made, you know, the physical special type, rather than types themselves being either physical or special. Schoolgirl. Well, Igglybuff seems like a schoolgirl type thing to send out. Defensive curls. Yeah, eat that Igglybuff. Hopefully I'll be level 10 by the time I hit Brock's gym. I also have one more encounter before Brock's gym. Yeah. Technically 2. No, I think it might only be 1 encounter. I don't know if I can get back there before. Get nothing but booty around here. I mean, I get it, you know, it makes sense, but no. And this is, after all, where you're mostly going to be finding bugs, and people could argue that for the most part, bug types, and unless they're competitively trained, they're pretty much booty Pokemon. Okay, what are you bringing? A Pikachu. Of course. Oh, a Pichu. Okay. Of course you have a Pichu, I was going to say. It's like, wow. Come on, what are you using? Okay, Tail Whip. Man, made me all nervous. I was going to bring out Zigzagoon, but I didn't. I just didn't want to risk that. Like, didn't know what it was going to have. Didn't know. Like, I'm not going to be using Zigzagoon, so I could have fainted. But what if it did have some type of attack that just put me in a worse situation? Okay, Cleffa. I can deal with the Cleffa. What's with the schoolgirls? Jeez, schoolgirl Jill. Yeah, I can recover up HP, but I cannot recover back water guns. He's going to encore me into the one move I've used this entire LP. I have Swift as well, but I'm not going to be using it. Now he actually brings in a Azumarill. And up Azumarill again. Okay, well, Pichu gave me a bit of a issue for a second, but I'm cool now. Going to drop my attack power. You do that. You're still easy to hit KO range. Okay, you know what? I need to get my HP back, so I'm going to hasten back to the, my PP back. Going to hasten back to the Poke Center. Walk with authority. Yeah, you better watch out. I'm gonna walk with my arms like swinging like crazy, like. No, I don't even know, but yeah, I'm walking with authority. That's what I'm doing. I might come back here after Brock, depending what I get outside of, once I get past Brock and take on my rival. I'll be over leveled at that point, I understand. But I do have to be over leveled for him because I believe he has 3 Pokemon. And as it stands now, I'm just not in good shape to fight him. I could probably fight him now, I mean, I'm almost level 10. Where am I? Yeah, I'm level 8. I could, I guess, handle him now. Just I'm worried about him having something stupid. Or is Fortress going with an explosion? I mean, I just don't want to fight him in general now because he has Fortress. I take out my one star Pokemon. I should have put Zigzagoon in the box while I was there, but I didn't. I'll do it once I get back. Once I get to Peter. Then I always hit that. What do we have? Okay. I can use an antidote if anyone actually uses a bug type Pokemon here. I'm actually going to avoid the encounter up here. Or not the encounter, the trainer. No idea what he or she, considering the game doesn't care about gender when it picks the names, is going to be using, but still, I just don't want to be fighting with. Of course, Tyrogue. I would have taken a Tyrogue. I would have. Would have had no issue with the Tyrogue. I don't care which Hitmon it went into, it would have still been a nice addition. Man. Well, let's hope this Nuzlock starts turning, you know, looking up for me. I should be right at the cusp on level 10 once we get to Brock as well. Essentially, I already have its cousin. Zigzagoon. Honestly, for the longest time, I couldn't figure out, you know, which evolution was which between Linoon and, you know, what's it called? Linoon and now I can't even remember what it's called. I couldn't remember which one was which. That's how forgettable it is to me. I'm going to avoid that bug catcher. It's his fault for not looking at me. Because this guy I know typically has powerful pokes. Guy up here. Ferret? Is it? Yeah, I think it's ferret. I do like Linoons better though, ultimately. I like the sleek look that they have. Quagsire. Oh, Hooper. Well, it will be a Quagsire here soon. I should be pretty much on par for this bug catcher, and he has wires, who I completely forgot. I can still handle him though. Go ahead and get your crit, get 3 HP. Taking off. I'm actually going to use Swift, so. First time for everything, I guess. Man. Of course I'm going to get battle right before him. Another sentry, don't even care. I'm at such a level I'm not even worried. I'm going to run on this one. Save myself a few PP and maybe a little HP. Because this guy I know typically has a Kakuna and Metapod, I believe, both level 9s. Let's see what he has now. Or a Squirrel Girl, you know, what she has. No, it's just one Kakuna, isn't it? He goes to a Magikarp level 9. Oh, okay, dude. You must, yeah, you're hard. You're hardcore. I swear, if he had Gyarados, I would have about dropped dead. I mean, I'm making fun of the Magikarp, but, you know. I'm trying to squirt water in his mouth like, you know, one of those carnival games, because he looks thirsty. But he just doesn't want to drink, I guess. He's just splashing. He's wasting the water I'm giving him, and he's splashing it. Well, Rachel, see you later. Man. Squirrel Rachel is loaded. Okay, so here we... No, we're still out too, crap. So that's actually the same encounter. So I actually don't have any other encounters. It's me versus Brock next episode. I honestly don't want to... I don't want to train up Zigzagoon. That's a big reason also. While I'm here though, I may as well take box 14 and rename it. There we are. Okay, so next episode, we will be... Oh, I should probably heal up Starmie as well. But next episode, we will be taking on Brock in the Pure Gym and just watch him have something actually useful. But you know, I need to relax a little bit after that disappointment. So, Jigglypuff, do your work. Thank you, I'm all soothed now. And I'm ready for the next episode. So, if you guys like this episode, please remember to leave a like, a comment if you want to comment about anything. Subscribe if you haven't already, and share the video if you feel others that you know will enjoy it, or if you just want to share it to help me help me grow a little larger and be able to continue doing stuff like this. And until next time, well, my timing is kind of sucky. I'm not even going to worry about it. Like, I do want a Premier Ball, this is true, or a Premium Ball, but I do not want to I don't even have the money right now to spend to buy 10. So, yeah, just please remember to like, comment, subscribe. I already said that. I've burnt up my entire outro. And we will be taking on Brock at the Pure City Pokemon Gym. Lear Brock. Next episode. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.